Wait, are you actually asleep right now? You're not joking, right? Because that would be incredibly bold even for you. Oh my God, you really are. You really just fell asleep right here on me. Okay, not what I expected tonight at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, I knew you were tired. You looked tired. You always try to hide it, but I can tell. That quiet kind of tired, the kind that pulls at your eyes and slows your voice, the kind where even laughing looks like effort. But I didn't think you'd just melt into me like this. I wasn't even doing anything. We were just sitting here, and then one blink, one lean, and now here you are, head on my shoulder, completely still, breathing slow and deep. Wow, you're really out. I don't even think I've seen you this relaxed before. You're always so together. So I've got it, even when you don't. But now you're just soft, heavy, in that way people get when they trust the ground under them. That's what this is, isn't it? Trust. You didn't ask. You didn't even warn me. You just leaned into me and fell asleep. Because somewhere in that overworked brain of yours, you decided I was safe enough. That's kind of wild. And kind of really nice. Okay, I guess this is happening. I won't move. I promise. Even though my arm's already starting to go a little numb. It's fine. Totally fine. I can handle it. You're warm. You're quiet. And honestly, this might be the calmest I've felt in days. You know, this is kind of funny. You always make these dumb jokes about me being the clingy one. And now look at you. Passed out, practically wrapped around me. If I wanted to mess with you, I could totally take a photo right now. Caption it, who's clingy now? But I won't. I wouldn't do that. Probably. I'll just stay here, keep your head steady, let you rest. Honestly, I kind of like this. Don't tell anyone. I'd never live it down. But I do. You feel safe here, and somehow that makes me feel safe too. You know what's funny? I really thought this would be weird. You like this, me like this, us in this exact position. I mean, when does this ever happen? People don't just fall asleep on each other unless there's something unspoken. But maybe it's not about what's unspoken. Maybe it's just comfort. That quiet kind of comfort that sneaks up on you when you're not overthinking for once. I thought I'd feel awkward. Like either I shift my shoulder, do I breathe too loud, do I even look at you, or do I just freeze and pray you wake up soon? But I'm not frozen, not even a little. I'm still, because I want to be, because I want this to last. That's the part I didn't expect. Wanting this, not just tolerating it, not just sitting through it because you're tired and I'm polite. I want to stay right here with you like this, leaning on me like it's the most natural thing in the world. And maybe it is. Maybe I just didn't realize how much I wanted to be chosen. Even in this small way. You didn't ask, didn't warn me, didn't say, hey, is it okay if I crash right here? You just trusted without saying anything. You always do that, say the most important things in silence. It's like a language only I've learned to read. When you're tired, you go quiet. When something hurts, you joke about it. When you don't know what to say, you just sit beside me, like your presence is enough. And maybe it is. Maybe that's why this feels so right. Because we've been speaking this language for a while now, and neither of us really noticed. I always thought I needed words, that I'd never really know someone's heart unless they spelled it out for me. But with you, I never had to ask. I just knew. You care. You always have. Not loudly, not with declarations or grand gestures, but with things like this. With staying close. With choosing to rest where you feel safe. With trusting me enough to let go. And God, you did let go. You're not just sleeping, you're relaxed. Like all the weight you carry all the time just slipped off your shoulders and landed somewhere in my lap. You never let anyone see you like this. Not really. You're always fine. Always no big deal. Even when you're falling apart. But not tonight. Tonight you're here. Soft, unspoken, completely unguarded. And somehow you chose me to see it. That means more than you'll probably ever know. I keep wondering, when did this stop being funny? When did it stop being about teasing you for drooling on my shoulder and start being about watching you breathe and feeling something real settle in my chest. It's strange how one quiet moment can change everything. I don't know what this is between us, not exactly, but I know it's not nothing. I know I wouldn't sit this still for just anyone. I know I wouldn't feel this safe, this sane, this soft with someone who didn't already mean too much. And maybe that's what scares me, not the stillness, not the silence, but what comes after when you wake up, when this moment breaks. What then? Do we pretend it didn't happen? Do you joke it off like you always do? Do I pretend it didn't shake something loose in me? Something I didn't even know was there? I don't want to think about that yet. I just want to stay here, in this breath, in this heartbeat, in this one soft place we carved out between us without even trying. So, I'll stay. I won't move. I'll keep your head safe and your breathing steady, and I won't say a word. Because sometimes silence says the most. And I don't know what this moment means to you, but to me, it means everything. You haven't moved in a while. Not even a twitch, just soft, steady breathing, like your body finally believes it's safe to let go. And I'm not gonna be the one to ruin that. Not now, not when I've never seen you this peaceful before. I'll hold still if that's what you need, even if my arm's going numb, even if my shoulder starts to ache a little, I'll stay just like this. Because if this is the only time your body lets itself rest without flinching, then I want to protect that. You give so much of yourself every day, more than you should, more than anyone realizes, and you carry it all so quietly, like you're scared the second you set something down, no one else will pick it up. But you don't have to carry it all tonight. Not when you're like this. Not when you finally let gravity win for once. Not when you let yourself fall right onto me. You always act like the strong one, the calm one, the I got it handled one, even when your voice sounds tired and your smile looks like it's holding something back. You've never told me just how much it takes to keep doing that, but I think I know, because I do it too. I've lived in those quiet storms, the ones where your body keeps moving, but your heart feels like it's running out of space. So maybe that's why I'm not pulling away right now, why I'm not shifting or speaking louder or teasing you awake. Because I know what this moment is. I know what it means to collapse without announcing it, to lean into someone and hope they won't flinch, to give up the weight without asking permission first. I know, and I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to be anything right now. Not strong, not charming, not funny, not okay. You don't even have to wake up. I've got you, I swear. If you could hear me, I'd tell you you're safe, that whatever pressure you've been holding in, you can set it down right here. I'm not saying I have all the answers, or that I know how to fix what's hurting, but I can do this. I can stay. I can keep the world quiet while you breathe. I can hold the stillness for you until your body remembers what peace feels like. And I won't ask anything from you. Not tonight. Not even a thank you. Just rest. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. For you to stop carrying so much alone. You're always looking out for everyone. Always making sure the people around you are okay. But when do you let someone look after you? Really look, really see you. Maybe never. Maybe no one's made you feel like that was allowed. Like you could lean into someone without worrying they'd pull away. But I won't pull away. Not now. Not later. And maybe you'll never know I said this. Maybe you'll wake up and stretch and pretend nothing happened. Maybe I'll let you pretend. Just to make it easier. Just to keep you from closing off again. But I'll remember this version of you. This soft, sleeping, human version that trusted me enough to let go. And I'll keep showing up even when you don't ask, even when all you can offer is silence and heavy eyes. I'll still be there. Because sometimes the strongest thing you can do is not say anything at all. Just stay. So I'm staying. I'll hold still. I'll breathe slow. I'll let this moment wrap around us like the blanket you forgot to ask for. And maybe someday you'll fall asleep like this again, on purpose this time, knowing I'll be there to catch you every time. You really don't, do you? You don't know how much this means to me. And maybe that's the whole point. Maybe if you did, you'd be too careful, too polite, too aware. And this moment wouldn't be what it is. This soft, unguarded, impossible little miracle. You here, breathing against me like I'm home. It's not just that you fell asleep on me. It's that you didn't hesitate, not even for a second. You didn't ask, didn't test the waters, didn't try to play it cool. You just trusted. And that's what undid me completely. Because no one does that with me. Not really. Not in this way. Not in this quiet, heavy way that says, I'm tired and I need you. Do you have any idea what it feels like to be needed like that? To be chosen out of convenience or fun or habit, but out of some deep instinctive sense that you are where rest lives? That's what this is. You didn't say it. You didn't have to. Your whole body did. And I felt it. God, I felt it like a pull to the center of the earth. Like gravity finally got personal. Like something in the universe paused for just a second, so I could realize this is what I've been waiting for. I never told you, but I've always been the one reaching, the one leaning in too far and catching myself before I hit the ground, the one comforting and helping and making sure everyone else feels okay because, well, that's what I do. That's who I've always been. And maybe I got good at it. Maybe I made it look easy. Maybe you never noticed that I was tired too. But tonight, you did something no one else has done. You didn't ask me to hold you. You didn't give me a chore or a test or a problem to solve. You just laid your weight on me. And in doing that, you gave me something I didn't know I needed. Permission. Permission to stay still, to be the place someone rests, to matter without earning it. That's what this is. It's not about cuddling or closeness or whatever people would call this. It's about matter-of-fact trust, about your heart knowing something your mind wouldn't dare admit out loud. And the craziest part, you're asleep. You don't even know what you've done. But I do. I feel it in every breath you take, in the way your hand settled near mine, like muscle memory remembered where comfort was, in the way your chest lifts slowly, and for once, it's not with tension. You've never let me see this side of you. I don't think you've let anyone see this side of you. The raw, unfiltered, human side. And I'm terrified of what it means that you let it slip with me. Because I don't know what we are. I really don't. We laugh, we talk, we show up for each other. We stay up late watching dumb shows and sharing stories and pretending the space between us doesn't ache sometimes. But it does. For me, at least, it aches. Every time your hand brushes mine and doesn't stay. Every time you fall asleep on the couch, but not on purpose. Every time I leave and you don't ask me to stay. And now this. Now you fell asleep on me. And I know it's probably nothing. Probably just exhaustion and coincidence and comfort and gravity. But it feels like everything. And I hate that. I don't know what to do with that. I hate that I'm sitting here, heart beating too loud, in a room that's too quiet, trying to memorize the shape of your head on my shoulder like it'll matter tomorrow. I don't want this to be a one-time thing. I don't want this to fade into a memory we don't talk about. I don't want to pretend I didn't feel you melt into me, like I was the one safe place left in your world. But I don't know what you want, and I'm too scared to ask, because if you said it didn't mean anything, if you laughed it off, I don't think I know how to breathe through that. So I won't ask. Not tonight. Maybe not ever. I'll just stay still, silent, soft. Because maybe love isn't always a confession. Maybe sometimes it's just the act of staying, of holding, of whispering things that no one's supposed to hear, of carrying the moment so gently you don't wake the person you care about most. Wait, did you just move? Are you waking up? Now? No. Don't. Not yet. Please, not yet. Just stay still a little longer. Just breathe. Just keep pretending the world outside doesn't exist. Because I'm not ready. Not ready for the weight of this moment to slide off my shoulder. Not ready for your eyes to open and this to become something we never speak of again. Not ready for your usual smile, the one that hides more than it shows. Not ready for the shrug, the laugh, the man, I must have been out, huh? Like it didn't mean everything. Like it didn't break me open. You don't know what this is for me. You don't feel it the way I do. And maybe that's for the best. Maybe it keeps things simple. But right now, in this sliver of night, where you're quiet and warm and mine in a way that doesn't need permission, I don't want simple. I just want to stay. I want to memorize the weight of your head on my shoulder. The way your hand is just barely resting against my side, like your body forgot how to pretend, like it finally let go, like you finally let go. You always try so hard to hold it together, for everyone, for me. But tonight, for once, you didn't have to. You just collapsed into the one place that didn't ask anything of you. And I didn't expect it, didn't plan for it, didn't even think it could happen. But now that it has, now that I felt what it's like to be needed like this, I can't unfeel it. I can't unknow how your breathing syncs with mine. If I stay quiet long enough, I can't remember how you settled into me, like your bones recognized the shape of my shoulder. I can't go back to pretending this is nothing. Even if I have to, even if you wake up, stretch, smile, and say nothing at all, even if we never speak of tonight again, even if you never know, I'll remember all of it. How your weight felt like trust, how your silence felt like permission, how my heartbeat finally stopped racing because it finally had something to beat for. Don't wake up yet. Let me keep this a little longer. Let me live in the softness of this moment where the world didn't ask for anything from either of us, where nothing had to be said for everything to be felt. I want to hold you like this when the days get hard, when you come home too quiet, or laugh too fast, or say you're fine, but your eyes give it away. I want to be the place you fall into without asking, without warning, without fear, because I'll always catch you every time, even if you don't realize you're falling. Even now, especially now, I'm scared. Not of you, of this, of what it means that this feels so right, so natural, so real. I want you to stay like this forever, even though I know you won't, even though morning always comes. But maybe when you do wake up, just don't pull away right away. Don't jump up. Don't laugh it off. Don't pretend, please. Let me hold on a second longer, even if you don't say anything, even if your eyes don't meet mine, even if you never know what I whispered while you were asleep. Just let the stillness linger. Let it say the things I can't. Because tonight you gave me something I didn't know I still believed in. A moment where love didn't have to be spoken, just felt, just breathed between two people who never quite said it, but maybe always meant it.